Hello everyone and welcome back to Cantabria Infinita. Now, I am up at the salad factory. In here I've got all of the salt that we could take from the desalinization plant, and in here all of the oil available at the oil factory. We are going to put this straight inside, and there is also going to be a change to the way I'm doing this because this is episode 47. We are going to finish at episode 50. But for that to happen, I obviously need to kind of speed up because we've got still half a year left. Oof, not a great view. I know I've got to go back out. That's why I'm doing this. So now what I'm going to be doing is only showing you interesting stuff. For example, I need to go and spread manure in a field and get it seeded. You've seen that plenty of times before. It's not interesting. It's not new. So why show you? So instead I'm just going to dump the salt in. Okay, I didn't need it to go out through that way, but it's decided to. Ooh, oh, oh. Okay, well. So we've now got salt in there. I have no clue where to put the oil, to be perfectly honest. Not a clue. Oh, I don't want to spend ages messing around with trying to find where to put oil. I didn't see anywhere around here. Basically, from now on, we're probably going to be covering 2 or 3 days per episode. There's going to be a lot of things like jump cuts, time lapses, all that cool stuff. I don't see anywhere to put the oil, so I think I'm just going to try and drive in here and see if it gets taken. I hope it does, because I don't know what else to do otherwise. Now just because I'm trying to do things quickly does not mean you're not going to have your bi-weekly dose of me being an idiot. How could we miss that? Oh, maybe it's here. Yes, it is. Okay, perfect. So let's just back in and get rid of these ones here. Ah, look. The oil has kind of gone up there. Right. Yes, we've got 16,000 litres. Let me just quickly get these guys moved in. Okay. Right. So, I will go and get some farming done, and when the salad has started being produced, I'll show you. Oh, in fact, salad is already produced. Look at that. 1,000 litres of salad ready. That is awesome. Okay. Yeah, I'll go and get some farming done, and I'll see you when there's something interesting. I said I would come back if something interesting happened, and something interesting has. We are running out of diesel before we're running out of everything else. It's not really a problem. I can go and refill with diesel. Really not an issue. But it means we're going to take a really long time to get through all of these vegetables that we put in here. We'll probably run out of oil or salt before we run out of vegetables, I think. But we've also filled up an entire truck, and it's only 5 to 5, and we've still got stuff left here. So we're going to go and see exactly how much we made from this. Just to remind ourselves, this land cost us 938,000, so that's what we've got to repay. Now, salad, I think it's this one, 6236 at point of sale 2. Point of sale 2 is, oh, what's the price at point of sale 1? It's really not that low. Right, we're going to go to point of sale 1 instead, I think, because it's just so much closer, so much more convenient. Just to let you guys know as well, oops, what I've been working on in between when you have not been seeing is getting the fields ready for the soybeans, also getting some stuff sprayed. I have finally managed to get rid of all of the pigs from here. And I'm just working on selling off some stuff. So we've got a lot of silage. Get that sold off. No need to keep it. Absolutely none. I got a load of straw bales sold as well. I need to finish that because we're not giving any more straw to the animals. So let's see how we do here. Okay, pretty well. 183,000 from not even a complete day. And we've got a lot of vegetables left still. There we go. 12,000 per pallet. That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. Okay, right. Yes, I'll continue. Okay, so the sugar is ready. However, I started doing this with the standard in-game sugar harvester, and it was just an absolute nightmare to try and get it to follow with a truck, to get something following it to get the sugarcane in there. So I had a quick look online, and I found this guy. So this is a mod that allows us to use the pterodos to apparently harvest sugarcane. So let's see. Wow, it does. Okay, that's really cool. A little bit unrealistic because obviously we're supposed to remove the tops, but we don't have. I would have done this with topping equipment, but we don't have any. So we just have to do it like this. Now I do need to turn this guy into turn steering. There we go. So you can see my truck, my tractor, is currently all the way down there. We're just going to trundle along, filling up incredibly rapidly actually. That is really, really quick. And obviously I don't really care about this, but if you did care about growing sugar, then this would grow back, I believe. I think it still grows back on seasons. I'm not quite sure about that actually. So all the money we have has been made just from selling the salad as well as the juice. There was a great demand for the juice, so I sold it because it would have been crazy not to. And I've also bought a sugar factory. So, like I said, there's I'm trying to do these episodes by skipping quite a lot of stuff. That does make things a little tricky, because I would obviously like to show you everything. But it does mean instead, I'm going to have to do things like this as a time lapse. A little annoying. So just hit 50%. I did actually enable GPS on this guy, in case we needed it. It will probably be useful once I've actually got the headlands off to do that. He does have a 45,000 litre capacity. That makes things very much easier. The standard sugarcane harvester is kind of like a, what do we call it, forage wagon, in that it doesn't actually have a tank, only a very small area that can hold a little bit of product, but not much. So this makes life so much easier having a tank. I know Daggerwin did something before with a converted corn header. I saw DJ Goham did something similar with I think it was a Big X that was modded. There's quite a few of these different ones out there. I have to say I really like this one though, and I rarely use the pterodos. So it's quite nice to use it for once. We're not going to make it to the end though, so we're going to have to empty. Luckily, we've got one trailer with 28,000 litre capacity, and another one with 65,000 litre capacity, I think. Okay. Let's just quickly grab this guy. I need to use that new tabbing mod that allows me, or maybe it's not even new, but it allows me to just put vehicles into a group. That would be great, because then I could just, you know, put the Pterodos and this tractor into its own group, and when I tab, it'll just tab between the two. It would be very, very useful. Very useful for harvesting in general, actually. On FS19. In real life, I don't think tabbing exists in real life. Ooh, ooh. That was odd. Never had that before. Okay. So we won't fit it all in here, but we should, I hope, fit enough to be able to continue along our way to the end, and we can use the big trailer at the end. Just whoa, 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 whoa. Don't drive into the crop, please. It's very important that you don't do that. Right. Get back into here. This is probably going to be the longest part of today's episode, in terms of longest in a row. Because, yeah, I've skipped a lot of the other stuff. In fact, I think this is the third day of this episode. We've got crops that are looking good. Canola, I think canola's going to be ready to harvest very, very soon. Possibly tomorrow. And that's what I want to do. I want to kind of skip all of the boring jobs, I want to say. I mean, they're necessary, but they're boring. Things like keeping the factories running, not important. This is a farming game after all. That's just, I wanted to try those things and see how they worked. So they're not really important. And then you've got other things like feeding the animals, which is no longer needed because we got rid of them all. But that was a bit of a job that had to be managed. Yeah, and then spraying the fields. You've seen them sprayed before. I really don't think it's necessary to show it over and over again. Can we make it to the end here? Oh, we can. Look at that. Right. So we can then come up here, turn this bad boy off as well. And we should, I hope, be able to get in. Oh, we can. Look at that. Lovely. Okay, he's all emptied out. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to continue, get some headlands done. Once that trailer is full, we will go and take some of this stuff over to the sugar factory. I'll see you in a bit. The truck is full, the small trailer is full, and the big trailer is full, and the harvester is full. So we need to go and drop this over to the sugarcane factory. Should put the cover over as well. Let's quickly get over there. This here then is the sugarcane factory. So that's chaff, okay, because everything makes chaff for some reason. That is empty pallets. Diesel, I don't know where diesel goes, but I'm pretty sure, there's diesel. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that this is where the actual sugarcane goes. So it has a capacity of 400,000 litres, which means we should be able to fill it up with our entire field, I hope, without having any leftovers from the field. Okay, I'm going to get all the trays emptied, and once I'm done, there's going to be a time lapse of cutting the field.
We're just looking at each other, tears in our eyes from the words we said. Yeah, it kinda broke my heart. Loving you is not so goddamn easy as you think. I'm trying my best to hold on, but I feel myself giving. You know that we shouldn't keep it up like this. We hurt each other's feelings on and on. I don't wanna change who you are. The things you say is always one step too far, but I know that I've played my part. I'm hurting you as well. I guess that we should say we're sorry. Say we're sorry. Say we're sorry. I guess that we should say we're sorry. Say we're sorry. Say we're sorry. We pick up the pieces and start again. Don't give up, we're holding on. For what it's worth, I'll try to change. We can't fix our broken hearts. Loving me is not so goddamn easy as I think. You try your best to hold up, but I see you giving in. You know that we shouldn't keep it up like this. We hurt each other's feelings on and on. I don't wanna change who you are. The things you say is always one step too far, but I know that I've played my part. I'm hurting you as well. I guess that we should say we're sorry. Say we're sorry. Say we're sorry. I guess that we should say we're sorry. Say we're sorry. Say we're sorry.
we have 54,404 litres in here, 59,000 litres in the truck trailer, and we have filled up the sugar factory to its full capacity of 400,000 litres. I also bought some empty pallets earlier. So I can't do much. I'm going to return the Pterodos, return the Massey trailer attached to the E-Class, and I'll top up the sugar machine with diesel and get it going. But for now, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you all again soon. Bye bye.